It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, the big righty, Pablo Lopez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On the ground to third. On to France. Tuchman is gone. Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Hit in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. They got it for out number 2. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one misses up and in. Going to count 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaching for it and brings it in. White Sox nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Minnesota. On the hill here today, Martin Perez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Sinker cutter change. He's not overpowering velocity, not even up to 90. Which isn't, it's not like, you got to have 90. If you can move the ball around, and all it's about is keeping hitters off balance. And if you can have some late movement, you miss the barrel, you get weak contact, and you can move through a game as we've seen him do this season.
This is Willie Castro. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Bader up to the plate. Outside low, 1-0. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, but kept close. The pitch. Runner on the go again. That one fouled off, 2-2. That's inside. Castro gets his lead at first with nobody out. And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now Correa up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Byron Buxton. And that misses. And that is ball one. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. Walner, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That one's in there. Strike one. Bases loaded, nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. One runs in. He's in there. And they're up by 3.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here's Royce Lewis. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. First and second here, no outs. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. Hit in the air out to center field. Robert makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We finished 1 inning here in Minneapolis. It's the Twins 3 and the White Sox nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Lopez back to work. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Just missed. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that's in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Misses. 3-2 now.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at Target Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. He swings and fouls one off. That's down and in.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. In there at the knees. Lined into left center, base hit. Lee around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 4-0. And now, Willie Castro scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next pitch is outside.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And he grounds one to the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard. So here's Bader now. Walked his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
We got a full
runner at
count.
third, 2 away. Got him swinging. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Miguel Vargas. Vargas hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. And that drops in for a strike. Fouled off left side. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Brooks Baldwin stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's
Ball
way
that's high.
high. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Corey Lee. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a
0-2.
tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
There's a strike. And that
1 ball,
skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Matt Wallner. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and a couple of quick outs. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
Nope.
1 and 2.
Ball 1.
Now
That's
one
ball
missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. In time to Vaughn. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They lead 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Popped in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Luis Robert now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Off the plate,
Just
ball
off
1.
the outside edge. And the count 1 and 2. And he chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Benintendi up here. He popped out his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Just missed. That one missing inside. In the air, left field, down the line. Bader racing after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Pitch misses outside. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Twins 4 and the White Sox nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ty France. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And there's a ball. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Lee batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Number 64 up and throwing. Boozer also getting ready. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Ryan Jeffers will hit next. RBI single his last time up. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. That misses. 1-2 to count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Twins 4 and the White Sox nothing. Back in Minnesota, we go to the top of the fifth. Andrew Vaughn now. Lopez back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Yeah, that's fouled off.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Ground ball right side. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
Just out. That's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's in there. And a count 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That one hit to right. Wallner under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Plays the play. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the White Sox DH, Miguel Vargas. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Strike 3. Got him with the sweeper. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the White Sox 1. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, number 64.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now for the Twins, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1. That's to third. Rojas fires across the diamond. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 2. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Just missed. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now first and second with 2 outs. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Ripped on a line to center. And the inning is over. 2 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 4 and the White Sox 1. Back at Target Field, all set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Upstairs.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Relay to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner at third, nobody out. And here's the catcher, Corey Lee. That's a strike. 0-1. And that one is inside, ball 1. Runner at third, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Fouled off down the right side. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Mike Tauchman. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside. And that's ball 1. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Base hit and a run comes in.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first with one gone. Luis Robert Jr. getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. The delivery to Robert. Breaking ball inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Good eye in that spot.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No advance, though. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next offering misses down and away. Fought off foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Jeffers collects, fires to first. Got it. Inning over on the strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Benintendi hustling after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Makes the catch for the out. So up next for Minnesota, Ty France. And that one is downstairs. Ball one.
1-0.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Coming on Robert, and he's there. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Lee goes 6'1", 24 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Lee in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. High fly ball out to left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And we're back. Now here is Andrew Vaughn. That misses. And that's ball one. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Sands getting loose as well. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Wallner settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Josh Rojas. First
Ball.
pitch misses. Swings through that.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The White Sox trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. That one is upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a ground ball. And that chance handled. On to first. That's it out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stepping in, Lenny Sosa. Rips one to right and foul ball. And it's fouled away. And a good eye there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's
2 balls,
downstairs and
2
outside. And that's smooth a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 4 and the White Sox 2. The White Sox going with a new arm, Jordan Leisure. And now, Ryan Jeffers. That one outside.
That ball went out.
And that is ball one. Swings through that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
High in the air, out to right. Tuckman, long run into the gap. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And a base hit up the middle.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the left fielder, Harrison Bader. Check on the runner. Castro back in on a dive. Fouled off. He was late. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's Carlos Correa. And there's a foul ball. Two outs and one in scoring position. The shortstop takes the ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So one hit is all they get. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Twins 4 and the White Sox 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Griffin Jacks. And now Miguel Vargas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball one there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yohan Duran, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. A little bit
No,
low.
that's down.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Top of the zone, and it's called a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Just misses with that one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Brooks Baldwin. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Here's the catcher to hit, Corey Lee. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the air, left field. Bader should have it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Mike Tauchman digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swinging a foul straight back. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Walner ranging back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. And it ties it up. It's 4-4.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
So here's Robert now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Tied at 4. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. All even now at 4 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Gus Varland. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Frazier Ellard, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Just missed.
Outside. Ball, that's out.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1 down, base is empty. To the right side, Sosa throws to first in time, and they get the out. So 2 down now, and here is Royce Lewis. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yohan Duran. Benintendi to start it. First pitch, not close.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that is out of play. That one in triple digits.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that's downstairs. 2-2. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Vaughn in the box lays off for ball 1. Next offering is down low.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And it's even up.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball
Strikes him out with 100.
very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to first, France. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Jose Miranda. He represents the winning run. Varland back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 down. And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee, 1 for 3. This one high in the air to left center. Benintendi ranging after it. Makes the grab, 2 down. So digging in, Ryan Jeffers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Right through there for a strike. And it's filled up. Willie Castro in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Trying to send this to extra innings. Out to center. Robert on the move. He's got it. And that is that. So remaining in the game defensively, Jose Miranda. He pinch hit last half and now takes over. Lenny Sosa now at the plate. That misses off the outside edge. Man at second. Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Popped up. Lewis moving under it. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Making a move at second base, and on the pinch run for the White Sox, Brian Ramos. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. First offering misses badly for ball 1. corner for a strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And fouled off. Tied at 4. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swung on, popped up left side. Correa on the move. And that's the 3rd out. The White Sox lead 1. This game's all tied at 4. Brian Ramos now in the game as he takes over at 3rd. New pitcher for the White Sox, Frazier Ellard. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the DH, Willie Castro. And that's outside. 1-0. That one missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Hit slowly on the ground. In time to Vaughn. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. And tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
In the air to left down the line. Benintendi sizing this one up. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Correa, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Cam Boozer appears to be getting loose. Anderson, the right-hander, also getting loose. The winning run on second base. That's in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Cole Sands. Go ahead run on base. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Corey Lee. On the ground right side. in plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
So up next, Mike Tauchman. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, went around. That's strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Tied at 4. Fastball almost got him there. Here's a 1-1. Into the outfield, base hit, in to score from third, and it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
One down, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. One run across in the frame so far. And here in extra innings. Got him looking. That's out number 2. Benintendi to the plate. Fair ball. Bader quickly throws it in. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 4 with a double. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Justin Anderson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And
runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. That one not close. Ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
So the tying run at second. Inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses. And a count now even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that is downstairs. And now 3-2. Matt Wallner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And here's a 3-2. Base hit center field. Correa on his horse and coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and again we are tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Slider misses outside.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Winning run on base at first, no outs. Cut out and missed 96 with that fastball.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Tap foul at the plate. With the winning run on at first, we are in the 11th. Grounder might be 2. There's 1.
Yeah, you're
Throw
out.
to first, but he beat it. So digging in, Royce Lewis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Robert sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. And now it's going to be Jose Miranda. Fly to right his first time. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 12th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. On to the 12th, leading off, Brian Ramos.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Sands back to work. And that misses. Ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. And that's fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
Just off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Fought off foul. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're deep into extras. In the air, left side. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. And that one fouled off. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. And that's ripped for a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. So up next, Brooks Baldwin. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. And a strike on the outside edge.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-5. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back in Minnesota. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. It's 6-6.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Justin Anderson will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Cam Boozer taking over on the mound. Here's the catcher to hit, Ryan Jeffers. Outside corner, there's a strike. Winning run at first, nobody out. Here deep into extra innings. And that's outside. Ground ball right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. With the winning run on at first here in extra innings. Strike 3, got him swinging. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. Now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro. Inside. And that is ball 1. 1 down, winning run on at first. And the sweeper is off the plate. That one fouled hard the other way. And that is out of play. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now for the Twins, Harrison Bader. There's the strike. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. That one almost got him. Two outs. And it remains 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Winning run stands at second. Next one misses, and 1-1. That's ripped into the outfield. And this one looks like trouble. In comes the winning run, and the Twins win it in 12.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.